What's going on, y'all? I want to do some procedure called microneedling. I want to see if it works. Microneedling is when you stick basically small needles in your skin.
But I think it's a great option for a lot of different conditions, and we'll kind of give you the whole rundown here. We're talking about all things microneedling. Should you be microneedling at home? Should you be microneedling at your dermatologist's office? What does microneedling even treat? All things microneedling. Here we go. Microneedling is where you poke thousands of little holes in someone's skin. It sounds great, doesn't it? But it actually has some really unique benefits, and we're just going to go over the breadth of it today. So like Dr. Maxfield was saying, microneedling, you're essentially poking a bunch of tiny little holes in the skin. So the different devices that we have options out there, we can control the depth. So you can go to like 0.5 millimeter, which is going to basically just break the epidermis layer of the skin, to all the way down to like 8 millimeters. I think like the Morpheus 8 gets all the way down to like 8 millimeters on some of the hand pieces, which is outrageously high. But most of the time we're dealing between 0.5 millimeters in depth and 2 millimeters in depth, depending on what you're trying to target. All right, so everyone's microneedling. What does microneedling even do to the skin? So why would you want to poke little holes into the skin, right? I always say that your skin barrier is this thing that protects you, and therefore you should protect it. But ultimately, by poking holes in the skin, it creates a controlled damage. And by doing that, it activates those wound healing factors in your skin and does what we call collagen induction. So by causing trauma, you actually induce collagen production in a controlled fashion. So as long as this is done in a sterile, clean environment when you're poking holes in the skin, can actually have tremendous benefit. Right, and that's what microneedling brings to the table itself. Now, here's the whole other arm of microneedling. We know that the skin is first and foremost, like Dr. Shaw said, a barrier. And half the battle of using active ingredients is actually getting them into and through the skin to be effective. So microneedling is also an awesome complementing tool to elevate other procedures. So you can use it with radio frequency, you can use it with minoxidil for hair growth, you can use it with PRP for hair growth, melasma, multiple other conditions, and it can elevate it so you have like not only better absorption, but plus this complementing mechanical side. It's a great team player.
Like, you can't really see it. I mean, you probably can see it with your eyes, but you really can't feel it that much unless you decide to go bigger, unless you decide to go, above 1 or some shit like that. This is how my facial hair looking right now. Of course, I probably had my facial hair for about like 3 months without cutting it very low, so I'm planning on cutting it very low and do the microneedling and see if I could fix the problematic areas of my facial hair. One of the problematic areas is my soul patch, which is underneath my lip. I never really was able to grow hair underneath here. I could grow hair from under here. Like, if you could look at hair, this could get extremely long, and I could have it connect a little bit, but it doesn't look as good, That's one problematic area. I like my left side. My left side's not bad. When it comes to my right side, right here, I'm gonna try to do some microneedling on here too as well. So I might trim my facial hair off completely, or I might do like probably a 0, or even lower, even a little bit higher. I might do like have a little stubble on my facial hair too. You never know what I might do. But I'm gonna see if I can pick it out. I'm gonna see if I got a pick in here. I doubt I do, but if I do, that'll be good. See if I can find one now, matter of fact. Might not have it. I probably left it home, who knows. I left my pick at home, but yeah, again, look. What time is how my facial hair looking? It's looking kind of full, but I would love to get. I know people struggle to get beds, so don't get me wrong on that one. I know people struggle to get beds, and they can't get a bed at all. But me, I'm very thankful for being able to grow a decent sized bed. But if you want to try to perfect it, who am I to not try to perfect my bed? It's for YouTube purposes or whatever the case may be. So me having it long like this, I can see the problematic areas of my bed a little bit. And y'all go see when I grow it back out if it's any different, you know. See if I can get a better lighting. There you go, the lighting way better in here, right? Okay. So look, right here, one problem. Right here, I'm turning all the way to the right. This is another problem. Hopefully I can see that. And right here is the best side, but I'm also microneedle the whole side. I'm microneedle the whole face, but what I want to focus is on more is my problematic areas. So we'll find out what's going to happen. You're going to see what's going to happen. You know, this is the long length of the bed. Probably had it for about 3 months right now. So let's see if microneedling changes the way my bed appears, you know. All right, y'all, get right back to you guys.
8 hours later.
What's going on, y'all? This is my, I got a 2.2 millimeter, it's a 2.2 millimeter on the face. You know, I was like, I'm gonna go low, but again, it don't make sense going very low. I'm gonna have to purchase, I'm thinking about purchasing something to trim my facial hair down even to that point, you know, to the low point. You know, I just want to, you know, a lot of people might be like, yo, you really don't need to trim it down too much, but I want to trim it down to see if I can get the best results because I believe I could. You know, again, 2.2 millimeters. I'm gonna comb my hair out a little bit, brush my hair out a little bit too, just because I try looking, gotta try to get it, you know, brush my hair out. So I brush my hair, so a little bit. Kind of rough. Look kind of rough. Okay, brush out a little bit. That's how my hair grows, so I got to brush it different on each side. So right. Now I'm trying to brush my bed out a little bit and then show y'all the problematic areas. Matter of fact, I don't have to brush it out, matter of fact. Let me show y'all the problematic areas. This is the left side. As y'all can see, this area is good. I could brush this side because this area is good. Brush this side a little bit. See? This area is good. It's the left side. Boom. Now we go to the right side. Before we go to the right side, we're gonna look at the soul patch. This is the area what I want to do my micro needling on. This is the second area. Again, it grows underneath my lip and it connects to my chin area, but it doesn't look too great, but it is what it is. Again, like I said, most people can't get a soul patch, so most people can't get a beard, matter of fact. So, you know, it's a blessing for me at least, you know, be able to get a beard. You know, that's one of the problematic sides. And if I go to the right side now, y'all can definitely see the difference between the right side and the left side. The right side, you can see the got the balls, like it's right here is not going thick enough. You know, it's not going thick enough at all, you know. You know, this is, let me comb it out and show y'all it really makes no difference. If I comb it out, it really makes no difference. You can just still see the gap in between. So I'm gonna definitely focus more on micro needling on this side as well. And we'll see the before and after results. After I grow back long, you know, I'm gonna show it at 2.2 millimeters. See the progress, and then I'm gonna show it back when I get a full bed. You know, this video is gonna be, you know, different time frames, of course, but y'all get my drift. You know, all right, y'all. Get right back to you guys. Consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification.